Okay, so this is Rachel, who's just come from, actually, where have you come from, Rachel? How far away?
Manchester.
Manchester, so a good, 10-hour round trip, I suppose, overall. And you just done the first day with Katy at the Permanent Makeup Training Academy. So what's your sort of background? What have you done over the last few years? And
I've been working for a charity.
Yeah.
And having a very busy job working at a desk most of the time.
Yeah.
Dealing with very serious things to do with rare diseases.
Yes.
So
wow.
This is a big change for me.
Yeah, and you actually sort of co-set up the charity, did you originally?
Yeah, that's right.
And you've raised how much so far?
My husband and I co-founded the charity, and we've raised £10 million now.
£10 million.
Yeah.
It's quite unbelievable, isn't it? And obviously it takes its toll, especially when you're sort of highly involved with that sort of things.
Yes.
And what it's all about. So, and what made you decide to potentially, go down a slightly new direction and leave your husband to run that side of things?
Well, I needed to work in a situation because I have a child who's poorly with the condition that we have the charity.
Hence why you obviously set up and done some great work with that.
It's time now for me to step back and spend a bit more time with her. And
so
in order to do that, I need to earn more money in less time.
Yes.
And so that's why when I found out about permanent makeup and the Permanent Makeup Training Academy and the potential to earn more money in less time. This was an ideal solution for me.
And obviously with your background of like the charity and raising the money and all the things that go on that side and helping people and sort of making people feel better with considering their circumstances and stuff, I noticed that sort of ticks a lot of the same boxes, not just getting into a career where you can earn a little bit more money in less time, but also give you the same sort of feelings and helpfulness for people, I suppose, as well.
I think what I've found is having a complicated life as I do, actually small things can make you feel much better and help you be able to cope with very serious responsibilities. And I'm very interested in trying to help people change as well and transform their lives in different ways. And I think just talking to Katy today has reinforced that I think this is a career where you are empowering people to make changes in their life. And that helping people to feel better about the way they look can also be a catalyst for change for them as well.
Wow, exactly. And I suppose likewise, similar to what Katy, the sort of opportunity Katy offers people as well. It's similar to what you're offering your clients or will be offering your clients.
It's exactly the same thing. So she's offering it obviously to the clients that she's doing the permanent makeup for, but she's then also offering that opportunity for transformation for people like me by training people and then allowing people to revolutionize what they're doing with their lives as well. So I think she's a great bringer of change, and I think my whole emphasis through the charity work that I've done is trying to generate change for people with Rett syndrome, which is the condition that we work for. And now I'm moving on to trying to help people change in a different way. Which is really positive. Yeah,
exactly. Well, like I say, all that hard work and effort that you put into that is obviously going to continue through the charity that you set up. But on that side of things, you can take so much of what you've done, but hopefully a slightly less emotional tie to it, so that it can give you a bit more of a breathing space, I suppose, but still be able to help in a similar sort of way.
Yeah, definitely. And I think for me, I really like to learn. And I like a new challenge.
Yeah, you seem to really enjoy sort of picking new skills up today, haven't you?
I think the issue is I've done the work for the charity for 15 years, and I feel like it's not that I don't have a lot left to learn, but I can do the job,
automatically, I suppose.
I can do it quite automatically, and just having a complete change is really good, not only for me professionally, but for mental health, for, give me an emotional lift, because what I'm dealing with a lot of the time is quite heavy. So it's quite a good new thing to, it's good to be doing something new and interesting, and actually something that's about making people feel good.
Excellent. And how have you actually found, because obviously you've spent the day with Katy, you've been chatting a lot and you've been working on the practice skins and stuff, and how have you actually found sort of picking up the needles or the microblades and sort of practicing doing the brows on the skins and things?
So I have no beauty background.
Right, okay.
At all.
None at all.
And I feel, before I came, I was slightly anxious that, okay, what if I'm not able to do this? But what you've been really good at is sending out materials and making things as easy as possible for a person that's completely new to
with the pre-training study manual and things.
And so I've been diligently practicing for quite a long time now.
Yes.
Probably 4 weeks or something.
Wow.
And become quite obsessed with
brows
eyebrows
and drawing and things like that.
And I think I'm really glad that I put in the effort to do that, because when I got here, I felt like it was, Katy makes things very easy.
Well, that's what she aims to do. And I suppose that's why she trains everybody one-on-one, so that you can not get lost in a group and feel like your questions aren't answered.
So where she's bespoke about how she helps people decide on what makeup to have, what treatments to have, she's also bespoke about how to train individuals. So the first thing she did is sit down with me, talk to me about my own life, my career, like why I've come to permanent makeup, and she already knew much of it from the pre-training questionnaire. But then just to sit down, take the time to just get a feel for how I was feeling, and then we went through some of the theoretical things, and then it wasn't until a bit later in the day where we'd become much more comfortable with each other, that she then said, right, now we need to do some drawing, and we did all this back and forth stuff that really, otherwise I would have felt, not very confident about showing her how I'm doing. So she's really, really good at helping you to feel at ease. Yeah.
Well, that's the whole point of it, isn't it? And we do hear horror stories sometimes. We've had some people we've trained, had to retrain after they trained elsewhere in different companies. And literally one of them, I always remember, one of them said, I actually walked through the door and my first day, and my client was sat waiting for me to have their brows tattooed. And I hadn't done any practice, and it was like unbelievable. And you can imagine, can't you?
Yeah, but, so I imagine that by the time that I have to sit with a live model, that I will feel more confident. And I think you feel confident anyway with Katy there to support you and teach you and guide you.
And it won't be too long before we actually see you on the live model. So
and the other thing that's good about it is, seeing Katy on YouTube and reading the manual, and there's a sense that you might have a sense of what she's like.
Yes.
And I think before I came, I was a bit worried. Well, what if she's not as warm and everything as she is on TV?
Yeah.
She is.
Yeah.
So I think it's really reassuring to have a sense of what you're getting into before you come, and then
I think that's very important, because a lot of training centres, they've got so many trainers, you don't always know who you're going to get trained by, and good luck trying to actually see them for a little while beforehand. But like I say, it is quite nice to be able to see the person before you're going to do a bit of research and actually watch them live or TV or whatever it might be. So.
And it's as valuable as the learning to do the actual strokes, to just sit and have a chat and ask questions. And
because if you start with the end in mind and you know where you want to go, you can help get there.
And to hear about other people that have been trained here as well has been really good. And
excellent.
To learn from other people's experience. So.
Brilliant. Well, I'll let you go and have a nice well-earned rest tonight.
Yeah.
And we'll see you bright and early in the morning.
Yes. What time do I have to do this?
9:45.
Yeah, great.